Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there was a cheerful girl named Margo. Margo had a best friend named Ducky. Ducky wasn't like any other ordinary duck, he had shiny, lavender feathers and a playful twinkle in his eye. Margo and Ducky were inseparable. Every morning, they would skip down to the sparkling pond at the edge of the village, where they would spend hours playing hide and seek among the reeds. One sunny day, after a vigorous game of tag, Margo and Ducky settled by the pond for a rest. As they sat, Margo noticed Ducky staring longingly at the open sky. "What's on your mind, Ducky?" asked Margo with a gentle voice. Ducky quacked softly, as if trying to say something important. "Oh, you want to fly with the big ducks across the sky, don't you?" guessed Margo, understanding his dreamy look. Ducky nodded, and Margo could see a flicker of sadness in his eyes. Margo decided to help her friend achieve his dream. The next day, Margo gathered all her craft supplies. She had a brilliant idea. With scissors, glue, and a bit of paint, she transformed an old kite into a marvelous flying contraption for Ducky. Together, they attached the colorful contraption to Ducky's wings with some ribbons. "Are you ready, Ducky?" Margo asked excitedly. Ducky quacked enthusiastically, ready for their adventure. Margo began to run, and Ducky flapped his wings as fast as he could. Suddenly, with a swift breeze, Ducky was lifted off his webbed feet. Up, up he went, soaring into the sky. Ducky quacked with joy as he flew alongside the big ducks. Margo watched in awe, clapping her hands and cheering for her friend. From above, Ducky could see the entire village, the rooftop sparkling in the sunlight, the fields stretching out like a patchwork quilt. After a thrilling flight, Ducky gently descended back to Margo's side, looking happier than ever. Margo hugged Ducky tightly, proud that her idea had worked. From that day on, Margo and Ducky knew that with a little imagination and a lot of friendship, any dream could take flight. And so, they continued having adventures, always finding new ways to paint their days brighter with joy and laughter.